A week ago, Braun Strowman turned heel when he beat down all three members of The Shield while joining with Drew McIntyre and Dolph Ziggler. The Shield was arrested due to assaulting Braun, McIntyre, and Ziggler, but later that night they were released on bail, after which they returned to take their opponents down as they were full on vengeance. Their move flopped badly when the locker room guys came out and assisted Braun, McIntyre, and Ziggler to lay a handful of beating on all three members of The Shield, with Rollins getting injured in the process. So when The Shield returns this week on Raw, they will try to take out every superstar who beat them down. Roman Reigns, Dean Ambrose, and Seth Rollins will go after their attackers one by one, taking them out. After which they probably would go after Braun Strowman, Drew McIntyre, and Dolph Ziggler. So you probably will see The Shield whole night attacking people backstage, on stage, and interrupting matches in the ring like they did back when they were fighting The Authority. And you will probably see another match made for Hell in a Cell, which will be Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose versus Drew McIntyre and Dolph Ziggler for Raw Tag Team Championships. This past Monday Night Raw was one of the most exciting Raws in recent times, but perhaps one of the more notable moments of the show was the closing segment where Seth Rollins was seen to have picked up an injury during locker room ambush. It is still unclear to how significant or serious the injury to Rollins is and whether he will be out of action or not. What is certain is that the injury to Seth Rollins is the last thing WWE needs right now, and Rollins being sidelined will affect more than just The Shield. The reunion of The Shield is something which is always going to be the best for business. Given the current popularity of the trio with the fans, the Shield reunion after SummerSlam gave WWE Raw an interesting and captivating storyline to work with, and looked to be headed down the same road as posing Roman Reigns as the modern-day Triple H with Evolution behind his back. The Shield has given the WWE a really powerful way of making Monday Night Raw interesting and exciting again, and it has been a tremendous boost to Roman Reigns as well. An injury to Rollins, however, might just see the Shield breaking up yet again, and this is the last thing which the WWE needs to happen at this moment. Also, don't forget that Seth Rollins is the Intercontinental Champion. WWE have been looking for a way to give the Intercontinental Championship the prestige which it seemed to be lacking, which it had while being held by The Miz. Rollins was an ideal superstar to hold the title and to give it the significant boost which it needed to have. The injury to Seth Rollins might mean that he will have to drop the title, and the question now comes in as to who should pick up the championship belts after him. And if Seth Rollins is injured, two possible superstars that can replace him are Finn Balor, who is part of the Bullet Club with his good brothers Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows in WWE. The other superstar who can join the Shield could be Kurt Angle, since he joined them last time when Roman Reigns was injured and he had to team up with Rollins and Ambrose to take on Braun Strowman, Kane, The Miz, Sheamus, and Cesaro. But nobody is better fit than Seth Rollins in the Shield. Well, by the rumors, it seems like WWE will be planning Team Shield versus Team Braun Strowman, which could take place on the next pay-per-view, but the next pay-per-view is Survivor Series, and usually it's Raw's 5 Best versus SmackDown's 5 Best in a traditional 5-on-5 elimination tag team match. But despite all that, that match could still happen. WWE might make the Shield, Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, and Dean Ambrose team up with Braun Strowman, Drew McIntyre, and Dolph Ziggler to take on SmackDown Live Superstars at Survivor Series, but after Survivor Series have Team Shield versus Team Braun Strowman at the next pay-per-view. Rumored superstars who could end up joining forces with the Shield could be the returning John Cena, Finn Balor, Triple H, Kurt Angle, or Roman Reigns' cousins, the Usos. Reuniting the Shield and having them take on Braun Strowman and his entourage is good for business, because Raw has been a lot more exciting.
Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to leave this out. We got this far, don't know how. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we're gonna light it up tonight. We're gonna light it up tonight. We're gonna light it up just like the sunrise. just like a spark that's breaking out. Can't make a stop, can't turn back now. We know that there's no room for doubt.